rating system is known as AURA, which stands for Aggregated Account Reputation Level. It consists of three key areas: rating of reputation, which consists of the economic activity, publicity of the user, trust in his personal achievements; a personal capital rating, which includes talent, erudition, intangible and material goods; as well as a social responsibility rating, which includes environmental protection, responsive gratitude, volunteering, and charity. We would like to know that this rating system is sovereign and belongs to the user himself. Only the user decides which ratings to show and which not to show. Additionally, consider how you may leverage the system to create additional trust when creating business models in the Bitbon system, both in terms of economic and legal ties. On this slide, you may read more about the rating system, the rating philosophy, and the concept, principles, and techniques. Let's move on to decentralization. As I mentioned before, the Bitbon system is evolving in two areas of decentralization, technologically and in terms of the economy and law. In a technological aspect, the system develops at the highly heated distributed storage and a complex of decentralized application services and components. In economic and legal aspects, the Bitbon system develops at the network of independent users who authenticate all transactions in the Bitbon system through providing as a registrator, as well as a building and developing network of regional operators. Now we are moving to the ecosystem economy. In this economic model, the service fee is a result of the mechanism of providing access to the functional capabilities of the Bitbon system. In this image, we see that the service collection comes from the use of the services of the Bitbon system. For example, if we talk about the real sector of economics, service fee enters through regional operators to the capital fund of the Bitbon system. Further, from the capital fund, Bitbon enters the provider fund. If we talk about the use of services by users directly, then the service fee goes to the infrastructure fee fund, and then part of this service fee comes to the providing fund of the Bitbon system, and further from the providing fund it goes to providers in the role of registrators. Furthermore, for the maintenance of the infrastructure of the Bitbon system, the providers in the role of the registrators can use Bitbon in the structure of the Bitbon system. In this image, we see that Bitbon is circulating within the system with a number of 100 million units. Bitbon is a key component for the entire infrastructure support of the Bitbon system in both technical and economic aspects. Let's look at examples of service fees in the Bitbon system. For the calculation of service fees is used the base rate expressed in units of Bitbon. The basic rate calculation mechanism is based on the principle that allows to ensure the stability of the value of the base rate in relation to the currencies of different countries when the price of Bitbon changes. In this table, I used service fees collected in Bitbons. But depending on the cost of Bitbon, the service fee is recalculated according to the base rate. Thus, we have the following economic model. For example, we see that the storage of digital data in a decentralized network of 1 GB for the user of the Bitbon system will cost $3 per year, no matter whether the price of Bitbon would be $20, $50 or $100. In this way, the providers in the role of the registrators can receive a remuneration expressed in Bitbons from the service fees throughout the existence of the Bitbon system. All aspects of the development of the Bitbon system we have considered form the basis for the modernization of socio-economic relations, business, finance, state and society as a whole. There was a lot of information, and I hope you still have a little attention to move to the next most important block that is responsible for integrating the Bitbon system into the real sector of the economy. In this block, we will consider four main sections which are devoted to the operators of the Bitbon system, the activities of regional operators, the economic efficiency of these regional operators, and directly the registration of the regional operator. Essentially, operators carry out activities on the use of the Bitbon system and organize and automate technological interactions between all users of the Bitbon system. In a Bitbon system, there are three main roles of operators. This is the first operator to provide support and development of the Bitbon system. This is an account operator which verifies the account data of users of the Bitbon system, regardless of their residence and regional operators who carry out the activities on integrating the structure of Bitbon system into the market mechanisms of a specific region in order to modernize e-commerce. Let us now look at the specific types of activities of the regional operator. The regional operator has 11 main activities. This is the provision of tokenization of funds, implementation of contribution in different regions, issuance of certificates to users for access to the certain types of activities, providing educational programs on platform economics, and providing services in the role of a petitioner of the Bitbon system, as well as a verification of user account data, integrating tokenized document circulation, ensuring tokenization of legal relationships in the area, providing tokenizing of assets in the region, and issuing and transferring orders for the development of software security for Web3 solutions, providing infrastructure for the Bitbon system as a whole. On each example I will not stop, because each example is a large enough volume of information with which we have to work today, but I think a good example will be to show each direction of activity and its economic effect for the regional operator. Let's go to the economic effects. This analysis is based on public data on state statistics from various countries. I can independently analyze the sources of the information that were used in the calculation. Let us consider one example. In this example, we will overlook the preliminary assessment of the economic benefits of the regional operators on the areas of activity that we discussed in the previous slide. The expected profit of the regional operator over the course of 5 years in terms of fund tokenization is about $34 million. The implementation of contributing will be about $28 million, and the issuance of user certificates is around $10 million. The Academy of Platform Economics, providing educational programs for users of the Bitbon system, will bring about $4 million in revenue. The rest of the figures you see yourself in the sum, they make up about $115 million for all regional operators that are planned to launch in Kazakhstan. So at this stage, I propose to move to the block of registration of the regional operator. That is to the basic procedure for launching a regional operator in a specific region. Our company has prepared a concept that includes 8 steps to obtain the role of the regional operator. The first step is a social assessment, which consists of 3 main points. This is the submission of the application, this is the receipt of the passport category called certified, and social assessment of the demand for services of the regional operator in the region. The second step is a study, a comprehensive analysis of the market conditions of the region to assess the economic potential of the integration of services of the Bitbon system. The third step is to draw up a business plan for the development of the regional operator for a period of 5 years. The fourth step is the registration of a legal entity and obtaining a corporate ID card with the category of a commercial organization. Further forms a fund to ensure the regional operator expressed in a certain number of Bitbon in accordance with the business plan. The sixth step includes the formation of a development fund expressed in the national currency in accordance with the business plan. The seventh step involves obtaining the role of a regional operator and launching a cash tokenization service in the region as a basic service. And the eighth step, which is the final and determines the beginning of the commercial activity of the regional operator. Thus, the regional operator is an integral part of the development of the infrastructure of the Bitbon system. In the conclusion of this presentation, I would like to summarize the points and highlight the values that you get by cooperating with the Simcord company as users of the Bitbon system. Cooperating with the Simcord company and owning Bitbons, you have a comprehensive solution which includes a scientific approach and innovative technologies with which you become a participant in the modernization of socio-economic relations and for you opening up new professions on business opportunities. My personal experience shows that in 10 years people will usually regret and be disappointed with the things they haven't done. So I urge you to act now. Moreover, before every person in the era of development of modern technologies, huge financial opportunities are open, and with the Bitbon system, these opportunities become real. Don't miss your chance. Join the Bitbon system community right now.